harder.
We're live, Chris.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. Here's another 360 different date and time. As you know, we're in the new system. Absolutely going well. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to go set up my YouTube channel and turn it over to Mr. Red Redfern.
Hi guys, how you doing? So Friday the 11th of November for everywhere around the globe today. Very special day. It is either Veterans Day, Armistice Day, wherever you are, to remember many of those that gave their lives for the freedom that we have today. So for me especially, it's quite a poignant day. And happy Veterans Day, Armistice Day, wherever you are. We got a good show for you here today, us three here, bringing you all of the news and up-to-date things that we know about, which we're going to let you know shortly on this show of where we are and getting so close. I mean, the 11th, 9 days, guys, 9 whole days before we kick off the partnership with BN Sports and the FIFA World Cup. So some really exciting days coming very, very shortly. So I'm going to hand over to Chris now. He's going to say hello to his 4 people I think he's up to now, and then back to Marty. Over to you, Chris.
thank you, Red. Thank you, Marty. It's a definitely fun day. And yes, folks, do not adjust anything. 360 is on Friday. If you're confused, like a lot of people saying, what's going on? What's going on, man? Everything's going on. If you ain't plugged in, you're asking the wrong guy that question, because you should know exactly what's going on. Hey, let me wish a big happy birthday to Joanna Kitka and Debbie Pack. Happy birthday to you. And anyone's birthday I don't know, happy birthday. Absolutely what Red said. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. Or the other word he said, I have no idea how to say that. What is it, Red? How do you say that? Sovereigns?
Armistice.
Armistice. It's kind of like when Red tries to say a name in India. It just don't work out so good for me. But happy birthday. I want to say hi to my biggest fans, Julie Wayne, Robin Noble, Bill Musk, John White, Timmy John. I want to really thank Timmy Johnson for doing all the amazing photographs of Red, Marty, and myself, and he threw himself in there for fun. I appreciate it. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I know people enjoyed it. And as far as my YouTube goes, let's see how many people I got on there today. Ooh, I got a whopping 0. Hold on. I'm going to the wrong one there. Oh, I got 61 people. I'm happy. Listen, I'm going to say hi to all of you. From M. Kelly, who's always my number one, Tim Dillon. I don't want to go through the whole list because I want to get this party started. But all the YouTube channels we run, myself, Fred, and Marty, we appreciate you all. It's kind of hard to give a call out. So like I get 60 people, that'll take 10 minutes to do, but we love you. Don't think we forgot you because we didn't. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Hello, everybody. Yep, here we are another week. And it's been a powerful week, to say the biggest understatement of the year. Couple shout outs to people. Hello, Azar. Terry Thompson's here. I see Cindy Hopkins. Hello, Lystra. Like Chris said, we don't really have time to yell all the people. You know what we think about you. We appreciate everything. We're on the ride of our life. As you know, we turned another chapter. We've all been blown away so far of the media, best of the best, obviously. Ash wanted to change up how we did webinars, mini webinars, to get everybody involved. I absolutely love it. Much easier to find a diamond in the rough because they're coming to us. So everybody gets to see. It's your time to step up to the plate and have fun. Don't be nervous. You don't worry about making a mistake and all that. From what I've seen this week, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Every day's been unbelievable. And that's what more could the company ask? So you really did good. I love the feedback. The other part of it is when the corporate webinar is happening, and then right after we're giving our input. I can't do that. I mean, I need a little bit of time to absorb what I heard. And, you know, like 24 hours later, okay, the impact is there. I mean, it's ongoing because you start combining it to other stuff you know about OnPassive, and it's mind blowing. Frank, thank you very much. Anyway, what's I going to say? Oh, in my live, I had brought up about people being patient and living now. Everybody's worried about what if, what I don't know, what is going to happen. Why is this? What? Listen, it's a waste of time. My grandmother told me that my grandfather talked about dying for 20 years. 20 years. He should have at least waited 19 so he could have had 20 years he could have celebrated. But other people, you know, I had a best friend. I asked him, how long do you think you're going to live? Oh, he died at 19. He would have said 70 more years, 50 more years. You don't know. You don't know what's in the top of that hourglass. You only know what went by. That little neck in the middle, that's now. Worry about now. Things will work out okay. When you need to know, you'll know. None of us know. We don't know all the details of how things are going to work. Don't think we're holding it as a secret. It's not a secret. It's not available yet. When you need to know, do you think we've gone this far that we wouldn't tell everybody what we know? And all of it will be in the back office. So anyway, that's all I have right now. I'll turn it over to Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. And Chris, great to be here as always. I'm going to say a few hellos. First off, out the bag, Andrew Colhern, my man. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Very, very kind of you. It really does mean a lot. I'm going to go for a few people and then I'm going to jump into what I want to say. Kelly, Abdi Alasso from Australia, Carl Everett, Andrew Colhern again. Thank you, Dawn. McIntyre, hello, lovely. Amal Fataya, Barbara Ann Johnson, Kiwi Marge is up late. Kareen Lands, hello to you. Oh, we're going to have a go at Jahanna. I can't even, I have no idea. Diane Sidder, Patricia Sawyer, and Nazrul Islam. Sorry if I've absolutely mullered your names. It's not intentional. Bruce Gerstein. And who else we got? Sheikh Sadim, Islam, Mandar Shatsri, Rajendra Agawal, Anita Rose, and OnPassive Penny, couple more. John the Barbershop, my man White, and Dr. Benny is here as well. Hello, Harvey DJ Green, and the lovely Pat Parents. So now yesterday on my live, I talked about see the change. Now, for me, I actually got a little bit emotional talking about it because it reminded me of where I was to where I've come with OnPassive. Now, I know that many of you agreed with what I said yesterday and, you know, how OnPassive has changed. Now, one of the reasons we have gone down this route with the new schedule is because of this change, right? We have listened to you, the founders. You want to have more of an input. You want to say more and all the rest of it. Robert Kovacs, thank you for your super sticker, for joining the Tea Club. Good to have you aboard. So we as the leadership have listened to you guys. Our CEOs particularly wants to hear the feedback from the foundership. Now, today, this is your time, guys. This is the time that the change matters for you to step up there and say something. You might never get another chance to get hold of that microphone on a public forum and say what you want to say. Now, we're not asking you to say that you love Ashmu Farrow and all the rest of it. We all know that, and everybody adores our CEO. We want to have really constructive feedback about whether it's the schedule, whether it's about products that you've seen, whether it is about the webinars that you've been listening to. Feedback is exactly that. It is constructive. It's stuff that you can think, actually, that's a really good idea. You know, make suggestions, say it was really good, but like I know that some people have been saying on the feedbacks that the times aren't quite right for various pieces, various places. That is good constructive feedback at the end of the day, you know, so that we can think about this, maybe change the timings and all the rest of it. But as it stands at the moment, we're going with the schedule that we've got. But that type of feedback is exactly what we are looking for. Things that are going to be beneficial to the foundership, but more importantly, beneficial for the company. So it really is a great idea at the moment to have this format, that the way it's going to be. Listen, it's not going to be as smooth as we want it this week. We were only told about this new schedule in the very early hours of Monday morning before we started. And it was, to be honest, a lot of hard work behind the scenes. I know we keep saying about what goes on behind the scenes, but at least one of these people here, Mr. Chris Johnson, was burning the night oil, I can assure you, trying to get this schedule together for us. And many other people as well behind the scenes got it to where it is now. Okay, it is not as smooth as we want it, but you know, there is a lot of parts to this that we really, really like, that we think that is going to be beneficial to you as a founder. Remember, if you've listened to the corporate webinars, the biggest take that I take from every single one I've been listening to now is that everything is done for the good and benefit of the founder first, and then the customer. Everything has been done so that the founder has the greatest impact to themselves by what the company is doing first, and then the customer after that as well. So use this period of time whilst we are doing this schedule so that you can have your say. We have changed in many ways on our journey in OnPassive. Use that to your advantage, guys. Okay, use what you have available so that you can get on there, so that you can say something that is going to be of benefit to the company. There's no point in afterwards saying, well, I think you should do this, or why haven't you done that, or can't you do this? Now is your chance. That's all I got for now. Over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Red. Yeah, I'm Marty. You guys are for not having nothing, you're pretty darn good. You're starting to sound like me. Yeah, I personally want to thank this week has gone, I think, really well. And I wasn't the only one up at burning hours. I had a lot of help. Michael Williams jumped in, Julie Wen, Robin Noble. We were burning the hours all night. Red Redford throwing names at us, trying to get things together. Marty DeGarmo came in there and helped us out a lot also. We're not a one-man band. We're a group of individuals, very close friends who believe in OnPassive. We want to get things done in the right way. We're handed something. Actually, we were handed something that was pretty easy to follow. We just had to give the details. And I think we're doing good. And I want to thank all the individuals who were co-hosts or hosts so far this week. You've all done phenomenal. I also want to thank all the people that's come on that panel and spoke, many of you for the first time. And that was really great for me to see. So thank you. I also want to do something a little different today. I want to shock these two guys a little bit. We talked a little bit before we got on 360 today, and I told them I would like to talk about emotion. And they're both like, they didn't believe me. And I said, but no, I really am going to talk about emotion. You just heard Red Redford, who's the least emotional guy in the world, say, I got quite emotional. All right. Now, I don't call Red and Marty up and say, well, geez, I didn't get that pair of shoes I wanted. And we don't do that. We're guys. Guys are not emotional. Ladies, you all know that. But I'm going to prove to you right now that guys are emotional. You just got to give them a chance. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to talk about music. And I'm going to talk about a few songs that'll get you going. Now, let's see. I Will Survive. Eye of the Tiger. Dancing Queen by ABBA. I want to dance with somebody. Come on, Whitney Houston, the Beach Boys. When we hear the Beach Boys, what's going on? We're thinking summer, surfing, bikinis, woo, the fun stuff, right? And then All You Need Is Love, the Beatles. Come on, who doesn't know that song? So now each one of these songs, Don't worry, be happy, right? One of my favorites, I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. These are all emotions that guys feel and girls from these songs. Now, a Journey, Don't Stop Believing, come on. Who doesn't know that one? Or I Did It My Way. Come on, all these songs are emotional to you. Now, one of my favorites is by Eminem, and not necessarily the whole song, but the beginning, and I want to read it to you. He said, it's called Lose Yourself. If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or will you just let it slip by? You see what I'm saying? You guys captured this. All right. You jumped all over it. You realized the opportunity, and it was the best decision you ever made. Some of you, I don't think, know that just yet, but it really was. Now, why am I talking about emotions? All right, because in this journey, we've gone through many, many emotions. Some of us, I'm an emotional guy. Everyone sees me cry once in a while. That's just how I operate. A Red, he's more of a tougher guy. I'll say I'm going to make him cry. He just doesn't know it sooner or later. And Marty, we've all witnessed Marty got emotional one time, which
You'll
I
only
thought
make
was
me cry if
beautiful.
you
It's a
stamp
good
on my
thing.
foot, Chris.
So, so what I'm saying is all these songs I'm talking about, they give each and every one of us a different emotion. These songs remind us of our early days, our fun days, our sad days, because you're always turning on a radio when something's going on. There's a song that comes on and maybe your worst time of your life or your best time. It's your emotions. Now, when you look at OnPassive, this is how I want you to explain OnPassive. Take all your feelings and emotions. When I see the word OnPassive, what is it? What's my emotion? Freedom. Freedom. Family. All right. Total freedom and total family. Success. Somewhere where you can go and be yourself. This is the greatest thing. I want you guys to understand is get on your own network today. All right. And I want you to explain how you feel about OnPassive on your own network. Get it out there. Explain what your emotions are about 9 more days. All right. When you see a symbol, which we had this discussion last night, and this is what got my brain going. I want to know what color explains excitement to you or game on. Give me some ideas. I want to see how you're thinking in your own network. When you see OnPassive, does it smack you in the face and say, freedom? Because that's what it does for me. I want to know. It's very, very important. And Ash Mafar wants to know. Scream something out. What color do you see when you see OnPassive? Is it an excited color? Is it, oh my God, color? Make up a new color. Have fun with it. The whole goal here is what we forget about a lot of the times is we need to have fun. OnPassive is not just a business. It's a family. But man, in this family, we want to have fun. So make it fun. Stop stressing over old mail. I'm going to say that right now. Everyone's stressing over old mail because my brother Ash said something again. All right. Don't worry about it. When we go to the new transfer over to the new office there, we're going to take care of all that. Red, Marty said it 100 times this week. Step by step, we're going to go through. What did Marty say this morning? When I know, you are going to know. And we're going to sit down together and we're going to figure it out. But from what I'm hearing, there's nothing to figure out. It's pretty simple. So take your emotions. Let Ash Mafara know how you really feel about OnPassive in O Network. All right. I want a color you feel when you see O Academy, O Play. Now, see, for O Play, how I look at it, when I see O Play, I want to see excitement. If I'm at a football game and my team just got a touchdown, whoa, I'm excited. I want to see that. All right? That's what I want to see. When you see OnPassive, when you see Academy, when you see O Connect, I want to know what you're feeling. Tell us how you're feeling, but do it in O Network. You can also do it on the 8 o'clock. Show us your excitement. All right, Red, I got nothing. Back to you or Marty, whoever wants it. I'm good.
Marty, you taking it or are you still on the phone? Okay, so I'll take this one. So Chris is absolutely right. You know, we have this great opportunity at the moment to give our opinion. And that really is what we're talking about here, is that we're giving you the chance to give us your emotion, whether this be in O Network. You can even upload a video onto O Network about what you are thinking. If you've got a YouTube channel, why not do a little YouTube about your excitement? Tell us what you think. Tell us what color excites you and why it is what you think. You know, this is what Chris is trying to bring out here, is that this feedback is what it's all about. Now, if you remember back to the day when I was certainly doing one of the presentations about the founder's position for OnPassive, part of what I said in that presentation was that you get a chance to give feedback to the CEO and the company of things that you think. This is what I'm talking about here. This is what Chris is talking about right now. We are talking about this feedback, and it is so important to the company. Why? Because we are the beta testers. We are the people that the CEO can come to in confidence before we release it to the public and say, this is what we've got. We're looking for a logo. What color do you think? Does it do what you want it to do? Do we have to add anything more to it? Can we change it a little bit? All of these things. But he can only know this if you guys out there tell us. It's all very well having the board meeting. It's all very well talking to the leaders, but it's actually you guys that are the important ones that we want to hear from. So if you see one of the products, okay, you know what products that we will be using. We have had a chance to play with some of these products already. If there's something in there that you think, yeah, we could do with having that there, or why isn't that there, or whatever, now is your chance. It is your chance to get out there and say something, whether it is on the feedbacks that we're having on a nightly basis, whether it is Oh No No Network, whether you're typing it, whether you're doing a video, whether it's on your own channel, whether it is on Facebook. Any of these mediums is absolutely fine, because we will get to hear about it. Back over to you, Marty.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a malfunction. The battery was going dead and it unplugged and we couldn't find it. Yeah, I tried to keep up with you guys. Yeah, listen, there's a spotlight being given. All you have to do is walk into it. Anybody that wants to step up and be a host or a co-host, yes, it's probably better if the host has some kind of knowledge on how to use things, but a co-host can learn on the fly. And we're in the background. We can help you, but put your name into one of us and we'll put you on the list. This is a chance for everybody to rise to the top. That's all I have.
That's it?
You're kidding me.
Are you kidding me?
I just have too much going on right now.
Listen to me. Listen to me. What isn't passive? What does Ask tell us? We are unique. We are different. Don't follow the same pattern as everyone else. Today is the first day that you're going to open up your mind and be creative. Every one of you have that talent. Okay. We want to see some of that creativity. All right. We have a lot of products. I just really want to know, when you see one of our products, when you read, let's just say O Academy. All right. Kind of understand it's about education, but what would you really want to see? How does it make you feel? I want you to express that. All right. Maybe O Academy. Maybe you're one of those people who have gone to school your whole lives and you love being educated. All right. Express that. The more expressions that you give Ash Mafara, the more thinking he's going to start opening up his mind and seeing different things. So trust me on that. We are unique. We are different. Don't follow the same path. Create your own path and go forward, brothers and sisters. And we are going to be, well, what does that say? All roads lead to Rome. Is it what he says? All right. Listen, you open up your own mind and you be creative and you be different than everyone else. You have a path to anywhere you want to go. That's how I look at it. So be crazy and be creative. All right, Marty, I'm done now. I got nothing.
Okay, yeah, live in the now. Everything's here for us. That's why it was developed. That's why it was OnPassive was put together. It was designed with heart. It was designed to help the 98, 99% that came online and failed. And you're in good hands. So let's just relax and go with the flow. Open up, though. Step up to the plate. You'll be glad you did. Everybody that did it so far really, really enjoyed it. Really, really. And by the way, the feedback that I got from Ash is he thinks it's going very, very well. So he's watching it. He's seeing what's going on. All of you have really stepped it up. I wish we'd have done it sooner. Anyway, that's all I got. Red, you got anything? All right, we're going to wrap it up. Tonight will be 8 o'clock feedback. Pretty much for the whole week, what you thought about today's 360, what you thought about the product yesterday. It's a summary of all of that. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock is OTech Pros with Comfort. They're going to go over some stuff and put in the idea of IT, how the products and everything are being intertwined. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see you all every day. Anyway, see you all. Bye.